One student is now dead after a shooting at a North Carolina high school. Police in Winston-Salem say the shooting happened at Mount Tabor High School. Police say the school resource officer reported just after noon that a student had been shot. Police are still searching for the shooter, and the high school is in the middle of a residential neighborhood. Officers with guns drawn were seen walking around those nearby homes. We'll keep you updated. Emergency crews rescued dozens of students from a school bus that got stuck in floodwaters in Shaler Township of Pennsylvania on Wednesday. This happened shortly before 7 o'clock in the morning on Seavey Road. The Cherry City Volunteer Fire Department snapped these photos of the rescue operation. 4 crews were dispatched for a water rescue for a school bus trapped in rising floodwaters. Rescuers were nearly waist deep in that water as they maneuvered inflatable boats to get people out. All 41 passengers aboard that bus were rescued by boats with no injuries reported, and all were taken to a safe location. Well, Texas now has the most restrictive abortion law in the nation. The measure, which bans most abortions after 6 weeks, went into effect on Wednesday. This after the Supreme Court decided not to block the measure that the Texas legislature passed earlier this year. Dozens of women gathered at locations across Texas to protest the law. Abortion rights activists say the Texas law violates the right to abortion set by the Supreme Court's Roe v. Wade decision in 1973. President Biden is preparing to visit Louisiana to survey hurricane damage as his administration faces intense pressure to get remaining Americans out of Afghanistan with no boots on the ground. We have the latest this morning from NBC's Tracy Potts.
The war in Afghanistan is now...
President Biden facing intense criticism on the Afghan withdrawal.
It did not go well.
With his former interpreter and a 3-year-old boy among those still trapped in areas controlled by the Taliban.
This is a ruthless group from the past, and whether or not they change remains to be seen.
The decisions that President Biden has made, or making, were disastrous. I fear America is less safe because of them.
The White House vows to get Americans out as attention here turns to abortion. The White House condemning a Texas law that bans abortions as early as 6 weeks and allows private citizens to sue Uber drivers and others involved. President Biden calls it a blatant violation of Roe v. Wade. But overnight, the U.S. Supreme Court let the law stand. Today, President Biden's attention turns to Hurricane Ida.
We're going to stand with you and the people of the Gulf as long as it takes for you to recover.
Homes are surrounded by water, and more than 1 million in Louisiana are without power.
It's hot. It's hell.
How much longer do you think you can last here?
I can't last.
The president spoke with the state's power companies.
He knows how important it is for people to get power back on.
He'll speak on federal assistance today before surveying the damage tomorrow. Tracy Potts, NBC News.